What's up guys, it's your boy Ruin. We are back for another SMT 5 review video. We got quite a lot of things here. We got a bunch of new characters, definitely gonna go over each of them. Screenshots, descriptions, talk about that and some of my thoughts on them. And then after that, we have got some more information on the battle system. And based off what I've seen, just as a JRPG fan, this game's combat turn-based gameplay is looking clean. It's looking nice, it's looking fire, and I am excited for it. So, without any further ado, let's get into the first character, Tao Isonokami. And her character design is kinda cute. Out of this new batch of characters, she's actually my second most look forward to. So, let's talk about it real quick. She is a third year, goes to the same high school as the main protagonist, which by the way, I find it very interesting that the main protagonist of this game doesn't have a name. Like the MC actually has no name until he becomes Nahobino. So she also goes to that same school as the main MC, third year, and she also is part of the lacrosse club. So for whatever which reason, that's important tidbit of information, you know what I'm saying? It's very crucial to the story plots that we know that she's in the lacrosse club, you feel me? So that's the thing, she knows how to handle a stick. Then, she is actually a part of Bethel, and Bethel is an organization that's main purpose is to take down the demons, thanks to the whole dot situation. So she's part of Bethel, the organization taking down demons, which means she has abilities. She has capabilities, she's perfectly fine on the front lines. That's the main reason why I'm interested in her, is because I want to know what her strengths are. Like her VA is going to be done by Saori Hayami. And she has done some notable voice acting jobs. The main ones that come to my mind that pop up for me off the screen is Fubuki in One Punch Man, and the main one that popped up for me is of course Fate Grand Order, but most importantly, Rahel, the Uragirimono in Tower of God. Next up, we have got the nerd of the third year class in this high school, Yuzuru Atsuta. And he is the MC's Tomodachi, he is his close friend. Overall design, the designs in this game is pretty solid, they're pretty smooth, they're kinda nice. The way he's holding his glasses, you know what I'm saying, the way he has his pocket and he's standing, he is definitely giving up vibes of a responsible, somewhat capable, I guess, principal and disciplined student. He is a disciplined student who likes to spend time in the books. I have no idea how this idiot over here got here, but he's also in that very same tunnel that the main protagonist found himself in at the incident over at the train station, and then the whole dot world manifesting and then Aogami coming and that whole thing. So he's also there at the same time. Hey, what are you doing here? He's talking to the main protagonist here. Here's another screenshot of Yuzuru, and these in-game character models are nice. Like, these models look phenomenal. They look great. After that incident in the tunnel, he actually ends up joining Bethel as well, that same organization, and he obtains powers called Demon Summoning Program. So apparently he gains a Demon Summoning Program. I don't know what the heck that thing is. What does that mean? What does that entail? I have no idea. So what exactly is this dude capable of? And he swears on everything that not only will he help protect the people, but he's going to protect one particular person. His precious Imoto-san, Miyazu Atsuta. I don't know if y'all can see it, but she kind of reminds me of a female version of Joker. I don't know if it's the hair, the eyes, the glasses, or just the way she's putting on the backpack. I really don't know what it is. She is a shy Imoto-san that gets protected by Yuzuru. You love to see it. And hopefully there's no pain and suffering, and the demons don't consume her like she's chicken nuggets. Apparently she goes to the nurse a lot. So my question with that is, what's up with that? Like, they added that detail onto her character description on her initial reveal. So why is she always going to the nurse? Is she going to the nurse because she's shy? It's just a byproduct of being shy and she doesn't want to be around other people, so she secludes herself in that sort of locked up vicinity? Or is she like, does she have illnesses? Overall, some of these areas and just the character designs, the models, just everything, the layouts, everything in general for this game, I'm really excited to see, like, in person, because it looks great. Yuzuru's VA is Kaito Ishikawa. This is the VA for Genos in One Punch Man. What? They hired the same VA that did Genos in One Punch Man. Now, for the precious Imoto-san Miyazu, her VA is Ryo Hirohashi. This VA did Tails from Sonic, Ichiro Dazai. And this kid definitely has a relatively quirky design. It's a little bit quirky. Supposedly, he's very cheerful, which we can see. He's got the thumbs up. He's got the smile. He looks like he's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? He's happy to be here. He is happy to be in SMT 5. However, he gets picked on a lot. He's extremely socially awkward and he gets picked on in class. He is a content creator, he is a YouTuber, and he streams on Twitch. He just thought he was gonna make a normal day in the life video, edit it, and post it up onto his YouTube the next day. However, little did he know he was in for quite a surprise when this tunnel came, everything came crashing down on him and the demons started spawning out everywhere. He does want to be a part of Bethel and join in on the fight and take on the demons to try and bring back peace and balance to Japan, Tokyo. He also, like Yuzuru, gets that demon summoning program. His VA is Kisho Taniyama, and he's done a bunch of different things. Right here, blew me away. Kazushini. He VA'd Kazushini in Bleach. Alright, this man's right here is the one that I look forward to most out of this new batch of characters. Hayao Koshimizu. And let's just take a quick look at this dude's character design, okay? He's looking nice. Look at this dude's face. You guys got this in your mind? You guys got it imprinted into your mind like you've got photographic memory. Now, don't they look familiar? Hayao, Koshimizu, and Ogami? They look kind of similar. He is actually Japan's prime minister, and he is Bethel's main rep for the Japan branch. For the Bethel, that demon organization, Bethel, that organization that's trying to fight against the demons, he is their main representative for the Japanese branch, and he's the Prime Minister of Japan. And he has a similar character design as Aogami. So and for those reasons and those reasons alone is why I find him most interesting out of this group. I really want to meet this character and find out what this dude's story is and what role is he gonna play, because he is the one that recruits Yuzuru and Ichiro and gives them their demon summoning program. He is the one that gives it to them. He is the rep. He's the one recruiting. I want to know about this man. His VA is Kenjiro Suda. And let's just take a quick look at some of the jobs this man has done. Hello, Seto Kaiba. Ryuga from Beyblade. Hans from Shingeki no Kyojin. Nanami from JJK. Look at this dude's VA, people. Look at this dude's VA. There were also some additional demon designs, and this right here is by far my favorites. This spirit dog beast, I love this thing's design. Amazing. And supposedly it's actually summoned by that demon summoning program. And it's gonna fight alongside Yuzuru. Sironup. Kinda cute, kinda little. A mini archer, sure. Here we've got Femme Manangel, and this is just, that is just, like, here we've got Demeter. Kind of reminds me of the Greek god. Now, this one is kind of clean. Anahita, her design is kind of clean. I am curious what these panels are. Are they sort of like sonar panels? Are they reflectors? Kind of like Haku and Naruto? Like, what exactly is these panels behind her? And she's got a nice, dope design. Now, onto the battle system, which based on what I saw, I am very excited for the combat gameplay in this game. As expected, the demons you're going to be fighting against have weaknesses and resistances. So you're going to want to, build up your characters in a way where you could have good coverage when you actually attack demons with the proper skill. So for example, let's say the demon is weak to fire and you use a fire element, you will actually increase your number of turns. Theoretically, let's say you've got 2 turns left. You get a weakness attack off, you get another turn. The enemies can do the same. The enemies can do the exact same thing. If they get an attack off that you're weak against, they can go an extra turn. So they have that ability kind of balanced. It's kind of controlled for. This Hydra uses a fire Draco strike and you get hit for 300 damage. You're weak against it and the enemy gets another turn, so they can go again. So you can get caught. They're also going to be adding some new skills, but they didn't talk about this. They just showed screenshots. So right here we got Mazuyo Baron. Looks like a multi-targeted lightning attack. Then we've got Sanguine Drain by this weird looking demon that we saw earlier. So what I'm thinking the Sanguine Drain is I'm thinking maybe like a MP drainer. Here we've got Humble Blessing, and I'm thinking this is a Fukats. I'm thinking that this is a Fukats situation where you can revive. It may just be an AoE heal. The next aspect of the combat gameplay in SMT 5 that was revealed in this update is this gauge right here, the Magatsuhi gauge, and this right here is insanity. This right here is your drop-down menu for the Magatsuhi skills, and you have a multiple of skills that can be used with that gauge. So let's go look at them one by one. Amago Toki critical, and that is ridiculous. You're able to get guaranteed crits for all attacks, magical, physical, it doesn't matter. There's no restrictions. You fill up this gauge, which by the way, the gauge fills up over time in battle. I'm not sure if it carries over between the battles because it didn't specify that, so that is something to keep in the back of our minds. Because if this gauge can carry over across battles, that would be wild. This right here, we got Fragukal EX, and this icon right here is similar to that drain skill that disgusting looking demon was using with the half-cut belly. That icon is literally the same, so I'm thinking this is some sort of drainage ability. Maybe like a debuff? Maybe it's a debuff, or you can like drain their HP and health and gain it for like you drain their HP and MP and put it into yourself. Now this right here, Eternal Prayer, obviously AoE heal, called Fairy Banquets, and just look at all these colors. Like this looks like in game it will look ridiculous. Like in game, this ability skill right here looks ridiculous, and I plan on using it just for that. Because I mean, look at all these different colors that are going on. Kind of nice. And as y'all can see, this is a buff. It's a party buff. All stats maxed out. Nuts. Nutty. So we've got offensive criticals. We've got a potential enemy debuffing ability. We've got healing. Party healing. We've got party buffing. Like, you've got skills for pretty much all sorts of things. Enemies can also use their Magatsuhi gauge. So things can get dangerous. Things can get dangerous if you get caught in a horde of demons. Or just if super tanky demon that just has a bunch of thick health, like blubbery, thick health, and you can't deplete them. If they get this gauge off and you get caught, like you can take some damage. Like you can start leaking. So that's why I really am a huge fan of how they did the combat here, how balanced it is, right? Because even though the turn-based aspect and the Magatsuhi gauge, like it does feel like it could be broken for us because of all the different capabilities we can use with the buffing, the debuffing, the offense, the defense, chaining our turns that we have. The enemy can do the same. The enemy can literally do the same, which means you have got to build your team with all of the coverage. You gotta be careful. Each demon is gonna have affinities and weaknesses, which is gonna be displayed in your skill potential. So for example, if you got this demon right here, clearly he's a fire based. We can actually see flames coming out of his skull. So, fire skill potential is a +5, meaning that he's highly affinitive with fire, if affinitive is even a word. He has a high affinity for fire, and vice versa, he has a weakness or a bad affinity for ice, which is why it says negative. So any element that you're highly affinitive with, you're gonna have a plus sign. Any element that you don't have a high affinity with, you're extremely weak at using, you're gonna have a minus sign. And that is very crucial because that will influence your damage output. So if you use an ice type skill with them, you're basically gonna do nothing. Your damage is going to be worthless, like actual fodder, right? So right here, Agilo +5. So this demon is highly affinitive with fire that you're controlling. So you're doing extra damage than what you would do with the affinity of 0, for example. And then here we've got Hama -4. So we're going to be doing way less damage than what we would be doing if we had a skill potential of 0. Just to keep things simple, the way these 3 different combative elements interact and play with each other is highly fascinating to me. I am so excited for the gameplay. Anyways, y'all, that's it for me right now. The next time we get an update like this for SMT 5, I will make another review video with my thoughts, breaking it down. But that'll wait for next time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, then like the dang video. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck with school, work, whatever you guys got going on, fam. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.